Hey everybody, my name is Esha. I'm from Matcha Resident. I'm a PGY3 in family medicine, and I'm so happy to be talking with Amanda today, who just matched. Why don't you tell us more about you, Amanda?
Hi, y'all. I'm Amanda. I just matched, so I am an incoming PGY1 resident in psychiatry. And yes, I'm so excited. I just graduated from St. George's University School of Medicine. Yeah, I'm just so excited to start this journey. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure.
Congratulations. This is a
Thank you.
huge, huge accomplishment. And at Matcha Resident, we love to celebrate the process. We love to help people navigate through the process. But I want to hear about your success story and celebrating you. So why don't you tell us how you got here?
Yeah. So, I actually, so my, it's funny because my whole application is like about my timeline. So I started at St. George's University in August of 2019. So it was right before COVID hit.
Oh,
I had a great first semester. I did awesome. And then I came back for the following year, was doing great. And then COVID hit and we all got kicked off the island. And
mm,
then I had to do school at home.
oh,
And just being isolated from everybody, going from study groups to by myself, all of a sudden, I just couldn't really handle it that well. So I took some time off. And I took like a year off of school. And during that year, like then COVID, I was like, I didn't know if I was cut out for this. I was like, if I can't handle like this pandemic and online schooling, like, can I be a great physician? So I got help. Like I actually went and saw a psychiatrist and
wow.
and therapist, and I just talked to people. And I realized I was like, okay, I think I can do this. And I came back stronger than ever. Like I feel like if I didn't have that break, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Like and it just it's great. Yeah, it's great. During all my interviews, I had a lot of interviews. During all my interviews, they all were like, wow, like you have such great endurance, perseverance. That was like the main theme of like my application. And they kept asking me about like how like they kept telling me how strong I was for coming back, which is funny because I was like, wow, it's gonna be such a red flag. It took me 5.5 years to finish med school. I was like, this is gonna be horrible during my application, like during my interview trail. But no, like no one saw it as a red flag, which
Right.
is just so funny to me because that's the only thing I kept focusing on. I was like, oh, I have to like pad my application with all this other stuff because it took me so long to finish school. Which ironically, what I thought was my red flag was actually like one of the better things about my application. So
Wow.
yeah, that is my mini little success story.
I love that. And I can completely relate to you. There was a time where I went to med school in Antigua. I took a
Mhm.
year off and I too saw a therapist.
Oh, nice.
That question is really important to ask yourself. Are you really capable of doing this? And do
Hmm.
I have what it takes to succeed? And you do, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's always good to check in. So, wow,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a huge journey. And what are red flags, what we might think that they are sometimes a green flag. And it's just really hard to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What are your plans for the summer? How are you relaxing and enjoying yourself?
So I just had a baby 5 months ago. So thank you. Thank you. So not a lot of relaxing. But I am enjoying myself by just starting this new journey of motherhood. That's a joy in itself. But I'm probably the worst person to ask how am I relaxing because I'm also trying to take step 3 before I go into residency. I just don't know if I can handle intern year and a newborn and step 3 studying. And I just took step 2 a few months ago. I did well. So I was like, you know what? I kind of just want to get step 3 out of the way,
Yeah,
dedicate like a few weeks of studying.
yeah.
But besides that, I'm going to travel, see family. Like,
Mhm.
I think it's important to try to see your loved ones and your support group before intern year, just to make sure like you know who's there for you, and just to see them before
Yeah.
life gets crazy and
Life
hectic.
will get crazy. Yeah. I mean, that's a really great idea. I took step 3 before I did residency.
Nice.
Let me tell you, focusing on just learning and being in residency and doing everything that residency has to offer you is so much easier without stress
Okay.
on your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good, great.
Yeah, everybody who I've talked to, like all the residents, like all my friends, because I have a lot of friends who are already like PGY twos or threes because I took that like timeline, like my timeline was extended. Um, and so they were all of them were like, Amanda, take step
Yeah.
three before residency. Like 100% of all my friends said that. So yeah.
Look at you, you're doing it all. Your mom,
I am.
your residency hood. Now you're gonna do step three. I love that for you. Okay. What exciting or what are you looking forward to for residency?
Um, I am looking forward to telling myself that I don't have imposter syndrome,
Yeah.
that I can do this, and just proving to myself like all this hard work I've done, uh, like and during my clinical years, like I can actually put it in fruition.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm really looking forward to, like being able to actually practice medicine.
There you go.
Um, yeah, instead of like playing doctor, like I actually get to be a physician. I'm really excited about that.
It is
Yeah.
very exciting. I
Yeah.
reflect on the first medication I ever prescribed, and I thought it was going to be this monumentous moment. Like, I'm a doctor, I'm prescribing a medicine, and my head was Tylenol.
Tylenol. Yeah. I was
So,
like, I can guess. It's probably Tylenol.
I did some life-saving measures. Yeah, have you been able to meet your class or like do a meet and greet and stuff?
So no, not yet. They did like, send out an email telling us like who all is in there. I'm in a really small class. There's only four of us,
Oh, wow.
which I'm really excited about. When I was like going through my interviews, I couldn't decide if I wanted to rank like the larger class sizes or smaller, but then I decided, I'm gonna try ranking smaller. And it just so happens that my number one was just a really small class size. So it worked out.
You guys
There's
are
only four of
family.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited. We haven't met yet. But hopefully we can meet soon. Yeah, I'm excited to meet them. I hope we all vibe really well together.
I hope so too. But I think that like you rank this place, you had a connection to this place, and
Hmm.
wherever you end up, I always feel like it's always meant to be for a good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how
Um,
I feel.
yeah. I guess what advice would you have for somebody going through something similar to you, or like a piece of advice for success?
Um, I would say, well, one, I already kind of talked about this, but just don't give up. I know everyone says that, but like you and I are both testaments to that. Like sometimes you just need to take a step back
Hmm.
and just focus on yourself and your well-being. Like make sure you fill your cup up before you try to give to others. Because yeah, even though we're not doctors yet, like we're still taking care of patients.
Hmm.
And it can be very difficult because we're studying on top of that. We're not getting paid. So just make sure like I know, just make sure you're filling your own cup first.
Yeah.
And if that means taking some time off, that's okay. Like it won't be the end of the world if you need to take some time off for yourself. Um, and it could come out and be a strength. I promise y'all, every single interview I did, they all talked about like how strong, how like my emotional intelligence is what they kept saying. They're like, you have a really great emotional intelligence to know that you have to like take a step back. And so if you just need to take that time away for yourself, do it. Like, don't hesitate. You could be a better physician because of it.
I
So
love that. I
that,
think
yeah, that's
even
my
in
advice.
residency, that's very important. Always remember
Hmm.
to fill up your own cup. There's times where I'll be like, why am I feeling low? What am I? And I miss that like 15 minutes that I dedicate to myself each day, even if it's like 15 minutes, is
Yeah.
filling up my cup. No, that's great advice. Um, Anything that you want to share about your story or process?
No, I mean, if anybody has any like specific questions for me, they can always just DM me on like Instagram. I'm like very available to questions and whatnot. But no, I don't have anything else to share. I'm really glad y'all reached out to
Yeah.
talk to me.
Yeah. Okay. And one last thing, actually.
Yeah.
How did Match Resident play a role in shaping like your residency
Oh
journey?
my gosh, I am so glad. First off, I'm so glad I signed up for
Yes.
Match Resident,
Same.
the emails and everything, because I swear I think like I can't remember which deadline I almost missed if it wasn't for y'all's emails,
Oh my
which
God.
is insane. Oh, I apologize. If you hear my baby, he is back there just talking. Um, and then just, like whenever I felt down, it was nice just to be able to go on the Instagram and just read other people's stories. And just knowing like you're really not alone. And there's not just one person out there like you, there's hundreds out there in your shoes. So that alone is like so helpful. Just being able to like be a part of a community where you can just check in every now and then and just feel good that other people are going through the same thing that you're going through. So,
So true, so true. Strength and support in numbers.
yes.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, no, that was really great. I don't have much more to ask you, but very,
Okay.
very excited for you and your future journey. We are going
Thank
to see
you.
all the things you accomplish. So that's so
I am so excited. I literally cannot wait. I'm pumped. I'm so excited.
congratulations. You deserve it. And this is
Thank you.
going to be the best summer of your life.
Yeah, I hope
The
so.
busiest. The busiest.
Busiest, but whatever. It'll be good.
All righty. Bye, everybody.